Hi, I'm Max Rempel. I'm in Ocean Beach, San Diego, and this is a place where there are wonderful little tablets with little inscriptions on them. And I would take a little interview of Kip of Voltaire on Voltaire Street. Hi, Kip.
Hi. Hi.
Can you tell about yourself? What's up?
Well, I moved here April 15th, 1988. That's a little over 34 years ago, and I'm still here. So I must like Ocean Beach. And I moved here from the LA area, so I wasn't that far away.
Uh-huh.
And my first day I ever moved here, my landlady told me, Kip, I go, what? She goes, you take the J out of job and you got OB. I go, okay. I go, thanks for telling me that. So I guess that's an OB joke. Take the J. Yeah, that's called the OB pause. Whenever a plane goes by, we got to stop talking for about 20 seconds. Been going on forever. So I've been doing signs now for been here 34 years, so I've been doing signs for 10 or 12 or 28 years. I got into writing quotes on plaques of wood, different shapes and sizes. It's all scrap wood. Never been to the lumber yard. I find wood, people give me wood, and so I cut it, I sand it, paint it, and put famous quotes on it. Or some aren't that famous. Some I think of myself, but others are just famous quotes. Like my favorite one is the one by Voltaire, "We must cultivate our garden." That's my favorite quote. We must cultivate our garden. Yeah, so that's what I do every day. I'm like part of the furniture. I'm like part of the landscape. I'm lucky enough I have this nice space here where I can sell my wares right here in front of where I live. I come out in the morning, read the paper, drink some coffee, and then pretty soon I set up my tables and my signs, and away I go.
Tell me about miracles. Did you see miracles?
Miracles?
Yeah.
Miracles? Yeah. Miracles. Well, I need a miracle every day. That's what I need. I need more miracles. But, I can't think of the last time I saw a miracle. Well, all of life is a miracle. It's a beautiful thing, So I just consider myself very lucky that I get to live in Ocean Beach and do my thing.
Did you do surfing?
I don't even surf.
Uh-huh.
I never surfed. I never I just lived at the beach for 34 years, and I never got into surfing. So I just don't do that.
What did you do except the inscriptions?
Well, years ago, I used to be a mentor to at-risk youth. I worked for a company that was a job training program for kids that hadn't graduated from high school yet, and maybe had gotten in a little bit of trouble with the law, and so they were trying to straighten their lives out. Get their high school education, get some job training. My favorite one was when we got to go out and plant trees all over San Diego. That was my favorite program, taking the kids out in a truck, 4 or 5 of us, 6 of us, take a bunch of trees and go plant them in front of people's houses out by the sidewalk. Tree planting program. I really found that fun. Did that for 5 or 6 years. And even prior to that, when I still lived up in the LA area, I did some gardening. I was a landscaper, did gardening. Had a truck and had lawnmower equipment. Went out and just was a self-employed gardener for many years back in the 70s, 80s. So I just had various jobs throughout my life. And now I get to make signs.
Uh-huh.
They make nice gifts. They sometimes make people happy.
Yes, they do make me happy.
Right. So that's what I enjoy doing now. I used to be more of an activist and environmental activist.
Oh, wow.
But now I don't do that anymore. I've kind of retired from that kind of stuff, and I just do this every day. sit here, I get to drink coffee and play with paint on wood, and come up with nice quotes. And I do custom orders for people too, because they make nice gifts. They're unique. People tell me they're
So
unique.
does this business actually pay for your life?
Yeah, it's weird. It's amazing. Right.
Right.
Right. It's amazing.
And who are your customers?
Yeah, it's just a lot of tourists or just people that live here. People move to Ocean Beach and they feel like they need a sign for their house.
Right.
Right. Or their backyard or inside their house or in their front porch or
So which one's the most popular sign?
well, the one I just said, we must cultivate our garden. I sold more of those than any, hundreds. I have sold 50 that say happiness is being on Muir Street. Muir Street's right behind us. Runs parallel with Voltaire Street here. It's just a little residential street full of cute little cottages. And I've been keeping track of that particular number. It's up to 50 now. Happiness is being on Muir Street, after the famous John Muir, the most famous of all Californians.
What is he famous for?
He got the Yosemite National Park. It could be designated a national park by Theodore Roosevelt, back when Roosevelt was president.
I see.
1902 or 19 something like that, turn of the century. They went camping for 3 days. And Roosevelt understood, all right, yeah, you're right, John. This place has to be a national park.
Nice.
So that's all because of John Muir.
Have you ever seen aliens?
No, I think I've seen a UFO.
Oh, nice.
I think I've seen a UFO up when I was up in eastern LA County, out in the boondocks. Not quite the desert, but almost. Out in the real rural, isolated area. I was driving around with my buddy, and we saw a star that all of a sudden moved, like unusually sideways. That's unusual. We figured it was a UFO a long time ago.
So I see you. What are your favorite cigarettes?
Clove cigarettes from Indonesia.
Really? So they're unusual.
Yeah, they're
It's not tobacco, or just tobacco plus
combo.
clove?
Yeah, combo.
Uh-huh.
Tobacco and clove.
I like cloves.
Yeah.
It's healthy actually.
Clove, yeah, they're tasty. Tobacco and cloves. Clove cigarettes, they call them. They sell them all.
Okay.
Yeah, you can get them anywhere around here. They sell them at all the liquor stores, all the grocery stores.
So what are the what drugs are being used by people here?
Oh, just about everything you can think of. Here in
I don't think much.
Okay, here in Ocean Beach. Of course, a lot of marijuana,
Uh-huh.
a lot of magic mushrooms,
Uh-huh.
even a lot of LSD.
Right.
Right, those things seem to be very popular that I know of. But I know that there's also people that like to use, like white powder, like methamphetamine.
Oh gosh.
Speeds them up, makes them
I
talk a
see.
lot.
Mhm.
Speeds them up and makes them talk a lot.
I see.
And I think there's a lot of people in OB that like to do that too. Seems like there's no lack of drugs.
How do you feel about these people?
Yeah, I don't particularly like those kind of people. I kind of like people that care more about Mother Earth.
Uh-huh.
Want to try to do positive things for humanity instead of just satisfying their own prurient interest. Just wanting to do drugs just to.
So
survive.
even mushrooms is not good.
Yeah, maybe once in a while if you want to go camping or something. Get away and go relax out in the mountains or the desert. Might be all right to do that once in a while.
I see.
Yeah, doesn't bother me. Sounds like fun.
Would you like to show your signs?
Yeah, well, they're there. I do them all the time, every day.
All right. Thank you.
That's what I do. Here's another one people like. The most important decision you make is to be in a good mood. Another Voltaire
Yay.
quote. Yeah. Another Voltaire quote.
Any more favorite signs?
Oh, yeah. Sure.
It's always 4:20 in Ocean Beach.
Yeah.
What does it mean?
That means it's always time to smoke marijuana.
Got it.
That's 420. That means time to smoke marijuana.
Mm-hmm.
So, it's just a joke. How about this one? In wildness is the preservation of the world. Henry David Thoreau. And of course, Thoreau's buddy, Ralph Waldo Emerson, said, "The earth laughs in flowers."
Wait, I'm looking at the wrong one. Oh,
Yeah.
this one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's Emerson. So
Uh-huh.
they were contemporaries, they were buddies. Thoreau and Emerson. They were friends. They lived at the same time. They're called transcendentalists. You know?
Oh,
Yeah, that's what they're
I
called.
didn't study transcendentalism.
Yeah, they were both transcendentalists. And of course, Thoreau wrote the book on nonviolent civil disobedience,
Nice.
the famous Thoreau, studied by Gandhi and Martin Luther King.
Yeah, I like Gandhi.
Yeah,
I am looking, yep.
people that want to know how to, change the world through nonviolence. Thoreau wrote the book on it.
All right, thank you very much. Do you want to close with anything?
I got to get some more coffee.
Very good. Thank you.
All right, Max. My pleasure.
Thanks.